Once again able to take that pole position from Ciara Knebel and then Shane McGregor. So for Knebel and for McGregor, 2 wins for Knebel and 2 podiums for McGregor. When you look at what can happen in this race, Freddie, what kind of steps and improvements can riders make? Well,
they all maybe a little bit of suspension adjustment, not a whole lot of time. This race, as Roger mentioned, is three. You know, we have 3 races this weekend, which is unusual. We normally just have 2.
Getting ready for the 3rd race of action here in the Royal Enfield Build Train Race class at the Ridge Motorsports Park. On pole position, Miranda Kane, Ciara Knebel and Shane McGregor on the front row of the grid. It looks like it's a slow start from Kane. Knebel able to make a good jump, but as they gain their momentum, then Kane able to find some speed, and she's going to lead into turn 1. First time this weekend where she's led into turn 1, but she goes in deep. That's going to open up a door for a little bit more momentum for Ciara Knebel to run around the outside and give herself that chance to lead once again. We'll see if Miranda Kane's able to hold on to that 2nd position. 5 machine as they try and fight it out for that 4th position right now, and it is the 97 of Casey Creer that's holding on to that position right now. But we saw from Blundell that she was able to come through with a top 5 finish this morning in 4th spot. The changes that they've seen, you can see Miranda Kane here with a great run to try and run around the outside of Ciara Knebel and get down the inside then into the left-hander to try and take this race lead. And last time around, Ciara Knebel was the only rider down in the 204. She had 1.1 seconds across the line. You can see here the move, Rog, from Miranda Kane around the outside.
Yeah, just great pass to there, getting that run. That really came out of turn 8 there, just that run up over the hill and putting herself right on the inside line.
205.1 for our race leader Knebel, so good speed there at this stage of the race as well, but big moment down the hill as well. The front tucked on her, Rog, and she was able to save it.
Yeah, that was a great save, and not only be able to save it, but get back right up to speed and not slow down. And see Miranda here building up out of that chicane down into turn 2.
Bit strange there though from Knebel.
Yeah,
she had a big look over her shoulder, like she had a bit of an issue. Just trying to settle herself back down after what happened there at the start of this race as well. But Shane McGregor in the 4.57, still running in that 3rd spot. A lonely race for her. She's 6 seconds behind the race leaders, and we've just seen the race leaders change hands there as well, with Knebel able to attack down on the run in towards turn 13 to retake the lead. And
Freddie, do they have pit boards?
No, they do not. So they have their lap timers. They know what their lap times are, but they do not have pit boards.
New fastest lap of the race for Ciara Knebel at 203.4, so she's gone another couple of tenths of a second faster than she had done as she moves into the last lap of the weekend. We're back to see Lucy Blondel on the 555 machine just in front of Camille Conrad as they try and fight it out for that 4th position right now. And certainly for Lucy, she's doing a good job to hold off Camille. And in yesterday's race, Lucy finished 8th. In this morning's race, she moved up to finish in 4th. Good step forward, but she's about to make a step backwards now as the 85 attacks down in towards turn 1. And we'll see if Camille Conrad's able to keep her behind. And she is able to make that move. We saw at times last year that Camille was able to have some really strong performances, Freddie. So good to be able to see her back there in that 2nd group.
The strongest part for her is the races, and that's one thing that she's been working on, as they all work on, is their starts and then their lap time consistency and being able to put in a good qualifying position, because you can see how it affects you the first lap or so. If you don't get a good start and you lose touch with the lead group, it's really difficult to make up that gap.
4.5 seconds is the lead for number 25 Ciara Knebel out in front, just halfway through this lap, and easing her way through to the end of it. And another moment there for her, Rog. We saw one earlier in the race, but now with that comfortable lead, that's going to give her that wake-up call for the end of this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough too without knowing if somebody's right behind you or not, without a pit board to look back.
That's right. Yeah, she had said that earlier, that she didn't know going into the last corner, you know, how close that Miranda was or that Shea was. So that's exactly right. Normally you have a chance to look back. It's very difficult on this racetrack to look back and see where the other riders are without it distracting you.
6th race of the season, and taking her 5th win of the year, Ciara Knebel with the hat-trick here at Ridge Motorsports Park in the Royal Enfield Build Train Race class. She comes across the line from Miranda Kane to be able to take this race victory. Miranda able to come away with a podium yesterday and a podium here to finish the weekend, but that non-score in race 2 costly for her championship challenge against Knebel. 3 podiums out of 3 this weekend for Shane McGregor on the 4.57. It was a lonely race for her, but no mistakes, and able to claim that 2nd, 3rd place finish of the day. and third podium of the weekend. In fourth position, it looks like it's going to be Camille Conrad on the 85. She had a podium this morning, and she's able to come away with a top 5 finish ahead of Lucy Blondell in fourth spot, as Casey Creer comes across the line in 6th, and then it looked like Brianna Everett just taking that 7th place finish as well. But during the course of that race was when she had to, she could put the hammer down, those 203s at the end of the race.
Well, you could see that she was pushing, and we saw that where she lost the rear that one time when she was battling with Miranda, and then of course at the very last lap where the rear came around, it kind of chattered away. The weekend was really important for the championship and how it was going to turn out, and it certainly was exciting, and it's exciting for me to watch it. It's kind of difficult because I'm so emotionally invested in all their performances, but really great, very proud of everyone and just how great of a race weekend they put on, and a good show for everyone.
Yeah, hat-trick of races, and a big thank you to Freddie Spencer for joining us here. 3 races here this weekend at the Ridge Motorsport Park, and it's 3 race victories for Ciara Knebel in the Royal Enfield Build Train Race class. Down into Park Ferme, Michael Hill is going to be able to get the thoughts of our 3 podium finishers.